The sum of the ages of a father and his son is 45 years. 5 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 124. Determine their present ages. Right. Let's use this first line itself. The sum of the ages of a father and his son is 45 years. So I can say let the present ages of the father and his son be x years. Now, if the father is x years, the son will be and 45 minus x years respectively. Right? So how we use this information? Now understand the sum of the father's age and the son's age is 45 years. So if we've taken the father's age as x, the age of the son will definitely be 45 minus x. Right? So the present ages of the father and his son is x and 45 minus x respectively. The product of their ages in years, 5 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 124. So if the present ages is x and x minus 45 minus x, 5 years ago, right? 5 years ago, the father's age, right, would be, so the present age is x. 5 years ago, it would be x minus 5 years, right? Because 5 years ago would be 5 years less. And the son's age, right? The son's age would be 45 minus x minus 5 years, which is basically 45 minus 5 will make it 40. So it's 40 minus x years, right? So 5 years ago, father's age is equal to x minus 5 years, right? The son's age is 40 minus x years, and the product of their ages, right? Product of father's age and son's age is equal to 124. Now I need to substitute the values here. So the product means multiplication. So product of the father's age and the son's age 5 years ago. So x minus 5 is the father's age, and 40 minus x is the son's age, and the product of their ages is 124. So this is the given equation, and this is all the given information in a mathematical form for this particular question. The sum of their ages is 45, so one is x, the other one is 45 minus x. 5 years ago, so we are talking about their ages now. We are talking about a relation 5 years ago. So we regress both of their ages by 5 years. So 5 years ago would be subtracting 5 years from both their ages. So father's age becomes x minus 5. The son's age, which was 45 minus x, becomes 40 minus x because you reduced it by 5 years, right? And in the question, they've told us the product of their ages 5 years ago was 124. So x minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Now we need to just solve this part by expanding it. We'll use a distributive property here. So x into 40 and x into x. So x into 40 is 40 minus 40x, and x into minus x is minus x square. Now with 5 we'll do the same thing, minus 5 into 40 and minus 5 into minus x. So minus 5 into 40 will give me minus 200, and minus 5 into minus x will give me plus 5x. All of this equal to 124, right? So if I am to rearrange these terms around, so I get 40x plus 5, so that is 140. So that is 45x minus x square, minus 200 plus 124 on this side again is minus, so that makes it minus 324 is equal to 0, right? So I've already got my quadratic equation, to be honest with you, but we'll just rearrange it in the standard form so it becomes easier for us to visualize. So let's write this as x square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. What I've done is I've changed all their signs. So the minus I made it plus, all the pluses I made it minus. Alright, so this is our quadratic equation in the standard form. We want to solve it by splitting the middle term. So for that, I know the product is equal to 1 into 324, which is 324. And I need the sum, right, to be equal to negative 45. So two numbers multiplied should give me 324 and added should give me 45, right, or negative 45. So 324 and 4, how do I get those two numbers? Now, whenever we are unable to directly get the two numbers, the way to go ahead would be to prime factorize the product. So 324, if I prime factorize that, by 2 it will give me 162. 2 once again will make it 81. 3 makes it 27. 3 again will make it 9. 3, 3, and 3, 1. So I've managed to prime factorize my product. Now I need to group the factors in such a way that understand it is the product is positive, so both the numbers have to be negative so that I get a negative sum over here. That means the addition of two numbers should be 45. So what if I consider the factors as 2? 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 into 3 is 36. So suppose I group these terms, and 3 into 3 is 9. 36 plus 9 is 45, and 36 into 9 is 324. So that is the sum over here. So the product is 324. The sum will be minus 36, right? Negative 36 and negative 9. Right? So minus 36 into minus 9 is 324 plus 324. Minus 36 plus minus 9 will give me minus 45. So I have managed to split my middle term. So I can say therefore x squared minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 is equal to 0. So these are my two factors, right? Let's factorize this further. If I factorize the first two terms, I have x in the bracket and x minus 36. Then over here I have minus 9 outside and x minus 36 again. And all of this is equal to 0. Now, as you can see, x minus 36 and x minus 36 is a common bracket again, so we'll take it outside the bracket, and what will be left inside will be x minus 9, which is equal to 0. Alright, so we can finally use our zero product rule now. The product of two numbers is equal to 0. So either the first one, which is x minus 36 is equal to 0, or the second, which is x minus 9 is equal to 0. Now, if x minus 36 is equal to 0, I can say that x is equal to 36, or if x minus 9 is equal to 0, I can say x is equal to 9. Now, both the numbers are positive. Are both of them valid? So, let's see what does x represent, right? If you guys remember, the present age of the father is x, and that of the son is 45 minus x, right? So the father has to be older than the son, so we can't have x is equal to 9 as the age of the father, right? So therefore, since the father has to be older than his son, x is equal to 9 is rejected. I hope you guys understood why, right? So because if I consider the father's age to be 9 years, the son would turn out to be 36, which, well, obviously is not possible. So that is why x is equal to 9 is rejected, which would mean that the value of x, the confirmed value of x, is 36, and the value of that which is the age of the father, the age of the son, which is if you guys remember, is 45 minus x, right? 45 minus x. That is basically 45 minus 36 minus 36, which is 9. So we have the age of the son and the father. Write my final answer statement here. Therefore, uh, the present age of the father is 36 years, and his son is 9 years. So this is my final answer, which I will put in my final answer rectangle. There you go.